What's up, guys? This is Uzumaki Clan here today to bring you a review on episode 7 of The Promised Neverland. Now, I just want to say that this was a really good episode. I apologize for not doing last week's, but I have time. So, this is going to be me letting you guys know that hopefully, if I have the time, I will be doing next week's as well. It all depends on whether or not I will be able to or not. So, with that out of the way, let's get into the episode itself. Now, in this episode, we are set with Sister Crone and Emma and Norman basically negotiating with Sister Crone. And pretty much they're trying to get as much information from Sister Crone as possible. The highlight of the episode is when they go in to Sister Crone's room, and you start getting these eerie vibes. Like, you're anxious to know how certain you are of how truthful Sister Crone is going to be. Because when I read this in the manga, I was like extremely anxious to see where this is going to go. And so in this episode, we have both Emma and Norman asking Sister Crone about the transmitter and the tracking devices and where they can find them. And basically Sister Crone tells them that the transmitter only shows the correct location, but cannot specify who exactly it is. So with that information, they know that Isabel could track them down wherever they go, but it won't necessarily say who it will be. So, going into that, we find out that Miss Crone tells both Norman and Emma that the tracking devices are set in their ears. Now, of course, Sister Crone is suspicious of them, and then later finding out that they knew about the location of the tracking devices and where they're located at, and Sister Crone is thinking to herself, if they already know, why would they ask her in the first place? And pretty much she gets curious about this and starts searching the house, and then finds blueprints of their plans, and then we get the news that Sister Crone's fate is well, I'll leave it at this because I don't want to spoil anything. It's not looking well. I'll leave it at that because I don't want to spoil anything for the anime onlys. Now, the one thing that I think I mentioned earlier that I want to set upon is that in the manga we actually get a flashback of Sister Crone's past, and that wasn't brought upon in this episode, and I was kind of wondering why they kind of cut that out, because that was something that was very interesting within the manga. I think that they might be setting place for that in the next episode, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, this episode was very interesting.